Hello everyone, this is the lecture number part number 2 of lecture number 4 of unit second on the ordinary differential equation. In the previous lecture we have solved non-homogeneous as well as homogeneous linear differential equations of second order with variable coefficient. Now today we are going to solve a special type of differential equations which is actually homogeneous as well as non-homogeneous linear differential equation with variable coefficient. So let's start. Cauchy-Euler equation. A differential equation of the form an x to the power n dny over dxn plus an minus 1 xn to the power n minus 1 dn minus 1 y over dxn minus 1 plus and so on a1x dy over dx plus a naught y is equal to qx. Actually in this equation derivative, order of the derivative and the coefficient and the power of x are same. Here order of derivative is n minus 1, so here we take the power of x is n minus 1. Similarly here we take first derivative, so here is power of x is 1, and here we take 0 order derivative, so here power of x is 0. A differential equation of this type where an minus 1, these all are constant. A differential equation of the form is called Cauchy-Euler equation of order n. And now we solve the Cauchy-Euler equations. Actually we take a substitutions in this equation. We take x is equal to e to the power x, and with the help of these substitutions we convert Cauchy-Euler equation into a homogeneous or non-homogeneous linear differential equations with constant coefficient. Actually this equation is with variable coefficient. Here the coefficient of derivative, here x to the power n, x to the power n minus 1 and so on xn, these are the function of x. So we can say that this is the differential equation with variable coefficient. And why these substitutions? We convert Cauchy-Euler equation into differential equation with constant coefficient, and to solve we have already solved the differential equations with variable constant and with constant coefficient in the previous lecture. Okay, so now first of all we convert a second order Cauchy-Euler equation into a differential equation with variable constant. Now consider a differential equation Cauchy-Euler equation of order 2. A2, here we take n is equal to 2 d square y over dx square plus a1x dy over dx plus a naught y is equal to qx. This is the second order Cauchy-Euler equation, and now we convert this Cauchy-Euler equation into a differential equation with constant coefficient. This is actually differential equation with variable coefficient, and we convert this equation into differential equation with constant coefficient. So we need to take a appropriate substitutions. Here we take x is equal to e to the power t. So it is clear that dx over dt is equal to e to the power t, or we can write dx is equal to e to the power minus t. Now first of all we convert dy over dx t over dx, and here dy over dt, and dt over dx is e to the power minus t. So from here we can say that we have e to the power t dy over dx is equal to dy over dt, and here the value of e to the power t is x, or this is x dy over dx is equal to dy over dt, or we can say that d over dx, here we take operator, this is an operator and this is also an operator, and if we denote d over dxy d and d over dty d1. So here we have x d is equal to d1. Here we take equivalent sign because we have a two operator, not a function or value. Okay, so if we take the substitutions, x is equal to e to the power t, then we have x dx is equal to d1. So here we replace d1. What here also we have x square d square y over dx square. Now we convert d square y over dx square. D square y over dx square. Actually we take independent variable is in terms of t, so we need to change the given differential equation with respect to independent variable t. Okay, so here we have find dy over dt in terms of dy over dx in terms of dy over dt. Similarly here we have to find d square y over dx square in terms of d square y over dt square. So this can be written as dy over dx and dy over dx. We write this, we use here chain rule, we write d over dt, dy over dx. What here we have dx, so dt is cancel out and we have d over dx. So here this is d over dt and dy over dt. Here we change independent variable t. So here we have dt over dx, y using chain rule. Okay, dt cancel out, roughly we can say that dx over dy over dt into dt over dx. What do we have? Dt over dx is equal to e to the power minus t. Clear? Therefore d square y over dx square is equal to d over dt dy over dt e to the power minus t e to the power minus t. Actually here d over dt operate on dy over dt and e to the power t, so we can take e to the power minus t on left side, so this become e to the power t d square y over dx square. Now here we differentiate it with respect to t, and this is the actual differentiation of product of two functions. So here we take this is first function, this is second function. We take first function derivative to second function as it is. Now derivative of second function will be minus e to the power t, and first function is as it is. Here it is clear that e to the power minus t is common, d square y over dt square dy over dt. Here we have dt d square y over dx square is equal to d square y over dt square dy over dt. And now here we replace only we know that value of e to the power t is x, so this becomes x square. As x is equal to e to the power t, this implies that x square is e to the power 2t, d square y over dx square, and this is we can write dt square dt, or we can write d square y over dx square. Here we take only differential operator, t square d over dt since we take dx over is d, therefore d square over dt square is equal to d square, and we take d over dt is equal to d1, so d over dt square, this will be d1 square. So this is x square, d square is equal to d1 square, d1 or d1 is common, d1 minus 1. Therefore x squared d square is equal to d1 minus 1. Similarly, we can convert x cube d cube. We have d1 d into d1 minus 1 into d1 minus 2. Similarly, we can show that x cube d cube is d1 minus 1 d1 minus 2, and d4 x4 d4 d1 minus 1 and d1 minus 2 to d1 minus 3, and so on. We can write this is equal to d1 minus 1 d1 minus 2 and so on. The last we take here, if we take 4 then we take up to 3. Similarly, we will go up to n minus 1. Actually, our differential equation contain x squared and d square and xd. So now we put these value now. Equation 1 is a square x square d square plus a1 xd plus a naught y is equal to qx. What we have, xd is d1, x square d square is d1 minus 1. Therefore here we have d1 minus 1 plus a1 d1 plus a naught y is equal to, actually this equation is with respect to independent variable x. Now we have converted into with respect to independent variable t. So we write here, and here actually function is in t, and here function is in terms of x. And this equation become a2 d square and from here we have a1, from here we have coefficient of d1 is a2. d1 here is a naught. Y is equal to a to the power t. Or we can say that a to d square y over dt square plus a1 minus a2 dy over dt plus a naught y is equal to q e to the power t. We take a2 is capital A2 and a1 minus a2 is a1 and a naught is naught. These all are constant. So from 2 we can say that a2 d square y over dt square and a1 dy over dt plus a naught y is equal to, and we take q e to the power t is a function or in terms of t. So this is the actually another form of equation 1 when we take x is equal to e to the power t. This is linear differential equations with constant coefficients of order 2. In the similar way we can convert a Cauchy-Euler equation of third order into linear differential equation with constant coefficient and so on. Now we will solve some questions based on this method. Question is, solve the differential equation x square d square y over dx square plus x dy over dx minus 4y is equal to x square. So it is clear that it is a Cauchy-Euler equation of order 2. Cauchy-Euler equation of order 2. Okay. So we will show why the substitution x is equal to e to the power t. Actually given differential equation is x square d square plus x d minus 4 y is equal to x square. Now here we don't need to prove, we take right here direct xd has d1 and x square d square is d1 minus 1. Here d is d over dx, and d1 is d over dt. Putting these values, in the given differential equations, therefore we have d1 minus 1 plus d1 4 y is equal to e to the power 2t. Here d1 is cancelled out, so we have actually, and here y is function of t. Here y is function of x. d1 square minus 4 y is equal to e to the power t. So given Cauchy-Euler equation, we have converted into differential equation with with constant coefficient. This differential equation is with variable coefficient, and this differential equation is with constant coefficient. And to solve the constant coefficient, we know that first of all we find, suppose this is equation number 1 and this is equation number 2. Auxiliary equation, m square minus 4 is equal to 1, m square minus 4 is equal to 0. This implies plus minus 2. Therefore complementary function is c1 e to the power 2t, because this differential equation is in t. So we take here independent variable t plus c to e to the power minus 2t. But we need the solution of equation 1. Therefore complementary functions c1 x square plus c2, since x is e to the power t, so this will be 1 upon x square. Now we calculate particular integral yp is equal to, this is the complementary function of 2 and this is for 2 and this is for 1. Okay. Now we calculate particular integral. This is for equation 2, in which independent variable is t. And this is equal to 1 upon, actually here we have a particular integral when q is exponential function. Here we replace dy 2, then we have, this is d square, when we take here d1 is equal to 2 and 4 minus 4 is 0, so here we have actually 0. Now we use here direct formula. Actually we have problem by this factor d1 minus 2, and from this factor we have no problem. d1 minus 2, here we replace d1 replaced by d1 plus 2 in this factor, so we have, this is 2 to 4 a to the power 2t, and 1 by 4 is constant d1 minus 2 a to the power 2t. Now here we use the formula when like this, a x to the power n e to the power ax, then we know that this is x n factorial n e to the power ax. Here n is 1 and here independent variable is t, so we write here e to the power t t 1 factorial e to the power 2t, and this is 1 by 4 t e to the power 2t. This is the particular integral of equation 2. And for the equation 1, we need to convert this particular integral in x, and this will be 1 by 4. Actually we have x is e to the power t, so t is log x, so here, and e to the power 2t, e to the power 2t is x square, so we have x square log x. Therefore the complete solution of given equation 1, y is yc plus yp. Yc is c1 x square plus c2 1y x square, and yp is 1 by 4 x square log x. Okay, so this is the complete solution of the given Cauchy-Euler equation of second order. Mostly student make the mistake here that when you have converted given differential equation in the independent variable t, then you need to write firstly a complementary function in terms of t. Okay, suppose that here we have d square minus 4 is 0, so we have m square minus 4 is 0, means m is plus minus 2. So mostly student write yc is c1 e to the power 2x. No, here actually we have d1 and d1 is d over dt, so we write here e to the power t and c e to the power minus 2t, like this. Okay. Similar manner we can solve Cauchy-Euler equation of third order, fourth order, and so on. So in the next lecture we will solve some questions based on Cauchy-Euler equations, and we start next method, which is Legendre linear equations. Actually Legendre linear equation is also some special type linear homogeneous or non-homogeneous linear differential equation with variable coefficient, which is actually generalization of the Cauchy-Euler equation. Okay, thank you.